hello, hey, hi. Everybody, welcome to DMV Butterfly's channel. My name is Crystal, and I thank all of you who have been here before. Welcome back. And to all of my new subscribers, I appreciate you tuning in. If you are looking at this video and have not already subscribed, you may have noticed that I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. So I would appreciate if you would hit the subscription button and also hit the notification bell so that when I post new videos, you will be aware that they are coming up. So I'm in Miami taking advantage of this little scenery because it just looks so happy. It looks the way that I feel. So without further delay, let's get into today's video. So I'm on my flight to Miami. I'm back on my Miami grind. I'm only staying there one night. I couldn't come back today, but I don't feel like it. I'm on a 7 a.m. flight. The last flight today will be at 8:40, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not staying on the beach this time, but I am staying near the beach. So I will be there at least at some point today or tomorrow morning. The only snack I took on the flight were 2 apples. I ate 1 on the flight. I would normally have the apple along with a boiled egg and a piece of toast or granola bar or some crackers, but I didn't get up with enough time to prepare everything, and I needed to make sure I didn't miss my flight. I just arrived in Miami, and this SkyTrain has been broken since November. So it's going to take me probably a half an hour to walk to baggage claim with the SkyTrain being down. And it may take me a little bit longer than that, but anyway, if that's the bad news, that's a good thing. But good news is I was real productive on the plane. So I've almost finished editing a video. Also, I know in the video that I posted earlier this week, I talked about some of the health issues that I was having. And Houston, we have takeoff. So yeah, my cycle started, so that's a good thing. I just landed in Miami, so I'm about to go to my work site, and I am so close to 1,000 subscribers. So excited right now. So anyway, I'm gonna tape some of the sights from Miami Airport. So this is the danger zone I'm talking about, right? So now that I've turned the GPS on, I'm super duper excited, right? Because I'm going near where I used to work. I know where I'm going for the most part. Miami is very familiar to me because I've been here so many times. I mentioned this because my food is going to be good. So I'm going to get to where I'm going for work, and I'll check in with you guys later. I had 1 apple and water on the plane, and then 1 apple, a granola bar, and water at the work site. So a lot of times I just eat at the same places all of the time. So I was determined to try a new place on this trip to Miami. Woo! It was a great choice. So this is where I am. You might not be able to see it, but it's a ceviche bar. Woo, 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 it was good. I'll show you guys what I ate. When you walk into the restaurant, they give you a ceviche shot. There's no alcohol in it. It's just the juice that they cook the ceviche in. It's really good and flavorful. So this is everything that I ordered. I got sushi, and it's white rice, but this is what I'm gonna do. For the 30-day challenge, I was trying to avoid white rice. However, I got the sushi. The sushi is shrimp tempura with avocado. I also ordered this ceviche with fried shrimp. It contains white potatoes. I ordered it knowing the potatoes were in there, and I ate it. I'm going to stop here and just give a little recap. For me, when I started this year, I said I was going to do 3 months with no sweets. and no fast food. Essentially, with giving up the fast food, I wanted to get away from the white flour that I was eating, right? And the processed foods, all of that. I guess a week into my 3 months of no sweets and no fast foods, I met up with 2 other persons who are Sweet Life of Queen and Traces of Twan's Life. And they said, hey, what about doing a 30-day challenge? And as part of that 30-day challenge, I was going to say, okay, let me not do white rice, white flour at all. And I was also going to give up potatoes. Not that there's anything wrong with potatoes. I was just going to add that for the 30 days. I also travel for work, as you can see, and it is a challenge traveling for work and being on a weight loss journey. I won't say it is a challenge. It can be challenging at times, right? But my primary thing is to eat healthy, and I wanted to focus on getting in enough fruits and vegetables, right? And so when I traveled for work for this month of January, I've been taking a lot of my food with me when I travel, or I have been eating things like Chipotle or going to the grocery store getting things to make salads. Realistically, I'm not going to do that all the time, right? Because I have to live. So my weight loss journey, I'm really taking a year, this 2024, to really focus on weight loss. Because in 2023, I said I was going to do this thing and I didn't. And here I was a year later and not having accomplished things. Now in 2024, I'm not about to jump over the deep end and say, oh my goodness, I was in Miami. I love to eat when I go to Miami. You saw me walk through the airport. So when I get to Miami airport, almost every time, I'm going to stop and I'm going to get those empanadas. I'm going to get croquettes. I'm going to get the empanadas that have guava in it and that has hazelnut, which essentially is Nutella. I'm going to get a dulce de leche empanada, and I'm going to get a savory empanada. I'm going to get a beef empanada or something like that. I walked right on past those empanadas, and I had my apple while I was on the plane. When I got to my work site, I had an apple and a granola bar. That is all that I had to eat before I had the dinner. Right? And so I get to dinner and I decide, actually in the airport, I decided I was going to have ceviche. That large portion of the fried shrimp ceviche was an appetizer, right? So it was all of that food. So yes, the sushi had the white rice, and yes, the shrimp ceviche had white potatoes in it. But I also follow, on the back end, I follow the 80-20 rule, which means you eat very healthy 80% of the time, and then 20% of the time you can kind of give or take within your calorie goals, right? And so for that particular day, I said, you know what? I want the sushi. I don't want to go to Chipotle and just have Chipotle, because I can get brown rice, or I can opt to get a bowl without brown rice or whatever. So that's what I did. So I would take maybe that was a 1/3 cup of rice that they use to make the sushi with. By the time you flatten it out, it's probably a 1/3 cup of rice, but let's say it was a 1/2 cup of rice, right? That's within my calories. And it was probably about a half of like a medium-sized potato that was in the sushi dish. So it was nothing that was going to throw my weight loss journey off. And the white rice, of course, is not as nutritious as brown rice or a whole grain. Now, white potatoes, I don't see anything wrong with white potatoes because they have potassium in them. So it's nothing wrong for me with eating a white potato. It's just that I said I wasn't going to eat them as part of the 30-day challenge. But boom, what overrides everything for me is the 80-20 rule. The ceviche had plenty of vegetables in it. There were onions, tomatoes, lettuce, avocado. So overall, I was good. You decide what plan you're going to follow and what rules you're going to follow and what type of eating you're going to do. do that for you. And if you say in a 30-day challenge, I'm not going to deviate at all, I'm gonna follow this to a strict T, then, do that. But if you need to do something within those 30 days that's still quote unquote healthy, to stay on track for your overall, like the end point, right? For your overall goal, or for your end goal, your long-term goal, which mine is to lose 100 pounds. So as long as what I'm doing is still in line with that and on track with that, I'm cool. So my calories for the day, I guess an apple is about, I would say 120 calories. I had 2 apples, so that's 240. My granola bar, I think, was 160, so that's 400. Let's say my dinner altogether, and I don't know, I didn't sit down and calculate it. Let's say my dinner altogether was 1,400 calories. That's still 1,800 calories for the day, right? And I guess altogether with me walking from the rental car, from the terminal to the rental car facility, it was at least 30 minutes of walking. So I probably walked that day a mile. So I probably burned off some calories. So I did not mess up for the day. I still overall consumed less calories than I burned that day. So I still remain in a caloric deficit, which meant I'm going to lose weight this week. And did I lose weight this week? Yeah, I lost weight this week. I lost over 2 pounds. So I'll continue and I'll show you guys what else I ate this week. Boop, boop, boop. When I left home, it was 30 something degrees, and this is how I am in Miami. I do have a jacket in the car. It's kind of cool, but it's like still warm, like it's in the 70s. So there are people who have on shorts and t-shirts or whatever. So this is a really nice change. I am liking this nighttime light. Okay, Miami lights. This is my hotel. I love this bed situation. I want a high headboard in my guest room. Although I can't give you the beach, I can give you downtown Miami. So let's go out and take a look. There's music in the background, so I have to do a voiceover. I'm checking out the hotel's restaurant before I go walk on the beach. The hotel's restaurant was a whole vibe, and the menu had plenty of options that fit within my weight loss goals. So I'm going to head to the beach and then come right back. I'm keeping it clean, keeping it real clean out here in these Miami streets. Because 2024, I'm going to get it done. And I'm still eating really good food. So stay tuned. So I got in a 30-minute walk. I went back to the hotel, and I'll show you what I ate for breakfast. And then I'll show you other food that I ate to end out week 5. Overall, when I eat out, I try to match the calories that I would normally eat at home. And I got cheese on the side of it. So for my breakfast, I got cheese on the side, and I asked them not to put any salt in my eggs. I didn't worry about the salt on the steak because I want salt on my steak. Makes it taste good. And I put the pico de gallo over the eggs, and that was my breakfast. And it pretty much mimics the same breakfast as I would have if I was at home. This is this week's grocery haul. I went to the grocery store 2 different times. I got organic eggs from Costco, along with these chicken meatballs from Costco. And this is the calories on those. And then I got 2 packs of these Carb Balance whole wheat tortillas. And then this is spring mix. So now I'm back at home having a big salad with tons of spring mix, some pork tenderloin, avocado, peppers, red onions, and a boiled egg. I've been using a yogurt-based salad dressing that's only 50 calories per 2 tablespoons. I also added a splash of lime juice. Today is Saturday, February 3rd, 2023. I have not been to the grocery store yet, and this is the last of the fresh vegetables that I have. So this is Brussels sprouts that I've cut in half, and then a little bit of broccoli that I have left, and some red onions. So I'm going to throw this in a pan, toss it in some olive oil, season it, and put it in the oven at 400 for about 15 minutes. This is pork tenderloin cut up into pieces. And then this is 3 huge colossal shrimp that I cleaned and cut up into pieces and sauteed. So I sauteed some vegetables. It's red onion and then mini peppers. And rather than go in with more oil and add more fat, I sprayed the pan with some of this Pam. And I'm going to add a touch of the crab paste. This is what the crab paste looks like. I'll mix this around, cook it a little bit, well, heat it up a little bit. And the only things that I really measure, my grains. So this is quinoa, and it's a cup of quinoa. And I just mix the sauce in. And then while the rice heats, I'm going to fry an egg in the middle. This is what it looks like all together. I didn't mix it together because I wanted you guys to see how much protein I have in there. Again, this is 1 pork chop and 3 colossal shrimp. And then I have Brussels sprouts and broccoli that I roasted in the oven. And there is peppers and onions in the cup of quinoa that I added to the bowl. So this is my brunch. It's about 12:41 on Saturday. And this is my first meal of the day. These are Wagyu beef tacos. And I'm using the Carb Balance, and it's the whole wheat ones. And this is dinner. I also had a salad to go with this, but the salad was just lettuce with salad dressing on it. And I used the 50-calorie yogurt-based salad dressing. So this ends my recap of week 5 of my 2024 weight loss journey. I am a hair away from losing 15 pounds in these 5 weeks. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so now, and also hit the notification bell so that when I post my next video, you will be informed. And I am going to post my next video today, shortly after I post this one. So please stay tuned. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you all. Love y'all for real.